Yo, it's your boy Sway Love from Loud Talk Podcast, and I'm just here to let you know that we got the first teaser for the palette ready to go for you guys. In the full audio dropping on SoundCloud. Full audio's out, just 30-minute visual out for you guys right now. And if you love that, then next week for the first episode, you'll get a full visual. Let us know how you feel. Comment below when you see this shit. Give me your opinion and your criticism, your hate and love and all that. If you found out somebody helped Eminem on his 16 for Renegade, my nigga.
Yeah.
How would you feel? He'll definitely won't be on that list.
No, absolutely not. And that's you right. And that's
if you found out Benny Siegel. If you found out Young Chris wrote all Benny Siegel's rhymes, my nigga.
Yeah, what happened?
How would you feel?
You 1,000% right.
When Cannabis was at that battle and he said, I can't freestyle. You almost cried, nigga. The nigga held up his notepad.
I didn't like Cannabis like that.
Everybody, nigga, if you...
I like Cannabis.
Yo, see, you can't represent the backpackers, bro.
Nah, that shit didn't hurt.
Cannabis was the definition of
backpackers.
Yeah.
You feel me?
But, so now, all I'm saying is I don't view, and you're right, but I don't view Drake. I don't put Drake with M. I don't put Drake with Siegel. Yeah. So any of my favorite artists, like any of my favorite, like solid hip hop.
So he's washed as an MC.
Who? Nah, not. No, I'm able to what I'm saying about Drake is he's a pop star. Yeah. It doesn't diminish what he does. The dude get busy on the mic. Yeah. Drake, I paid to go see Drake in concert with my little brothers, but because my little brothers.
What makes him pop though? Because his songs sell.
No, because just come on, I'm coming home. No, that's not rap. That's not hip hop, but it's a hit. Yeah. So I can say it's a hit and still appreciate it, but recognize that it's not a rap song. You're not gonna tell me that's a rap song. You know what I mean?
He does many genres.
What is it? Let's say 6 of his 8 last hits are not quote rap songs, but they're hits. They're dance hall. He does different stuff.
So he's trying to hit every market right now, basically.
He does different stuff. So and for that reason, that's how I look at him. I don't use that to hate or whatever and I'm not a big Drake fan. I'll rush to listen to it now for purpose of just knowledge and knowing what's out there, but I haven't bought all his projects or nothing like that. Didn't Drake drop a line on the Pusha diss that something about Virgil and he can't hold none of his brothers back?
Yeah.
He don't got one OVO feature on his album, but he got 2 dead people. God rest their soul.
Yes, he do. That's what I'm telling you. All them voices is not Drake. That Young Thug
so
feature.
Give them credit. I mean, at least give them public credit on the track list.
But that's the new shit though. You don't. But when you a legend, when you top 5, you don't put the feature on there.
It's crazy because
I'm pretty sure they knew. You know what I mean? It means nothing to them. It's good for me to talk about.
Man, that's just crazy when you go to the
that got
crib.
credit on this whole track list that I see is Michael Jackson, Static
Ty Dolla $ign, and Jay-Z.
I don't see Jay-Z.
Yo, did you see that?
Yep, Jay-Z.
Yo, real quick, did you see that meme
Those are the only
that
features
said
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so
it
said nigga, Joe Jackson only been dead for 1 day. Yeah, already got Michael Jackson working again.
Yeah.
OJ, get that shit out of me.
But so I just wanted to get that out there real quick.
That is
I'm pretty sure they're on there. And I'm pretty sure if you have the booklet and look into the real deep credits, you might see their name. Obviously, 40 did all the beats. The beats sound, dope.
Pusha, we talked about Drake. Now the question,
what's
and
that?
We ended all, who won the battle?
Pusha. Next subject.
Okay.
No.
Simple.
That's easy.
Simple, okay. So Casanova dropped something the same day as Drake.
Okay.
I don't know.
When I ended the Drake, I Jaded, song number 3 of the second joint, I went right to Casanova to cleanse my soul. And
I'm over here looking at him like,
yo, I'm like, we back?
No, I went, you know what I mean? Because I felt like that's what I needed after those first
So was it
songs.
a strong, hold on. So was his strong, he had 7 on there, right?
No, 9.
He had 9?
9. Yeah.
He had 2. Was the 2 bonuses? Did you know it was 9 before you played it?
No. I saw it and I clicked on.
So we talking about commissary, right?
Commissary, Casanova, drop commissary. today, which I would question whoever on his team gave the green light on dropping the same day as Drake. You know what I mean?
It's an
'Cause
EP though. It's not that.
And I heard this is like basically geared to inmates.
clearly
and
he's an inmate on the picture.
No,
I mean, on
but
the album
this
cover.
Is like all the sales go to inmates and stuff like that. So like,
Okay, so
and
that-
some
that-
of these songs is already songs we already heard.
yeah.
True. So okay. So in that sense, now with the streaming game, actually, my bad, dumb statement. That's a great idea because which also makes sense to why he got Set Trippin' on there, which is already in internet age. It's old at this point.
And
Go ahead.
Sorry to cut you off, but it's five total tracks on it.
Yeah,
Nah.
Oh no, 9. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I didn't scroll
okay.
down.
Yeah, 9.
Come on, bro. Don't have
You got
me
that small.
co-sign
That's a big
some
old
shit.
screen over there. You only saw 5 tracks.
I told you.
Chino
you
on the ones.
Twos, not the ones.
We gotta get the 2.
We'll get the twos later. We working on the twos.
But yeah, so I did question that. Why? Now that you explain, I question why to drop on the same day as Drake. Now that you say that, and it makes
Doesn't
sense
really compete.
because they're gonna include the streams from Set Trippin', the streams from he has Left Right, the joint with Chris Brown on there. That's been out for a while.
The new Gripped Up.
But Gripped Up is new.
But
So
right before that, what else he had? What was this joint he came?
the
out
first
with?
joint was Don't Run, Fuck Boy Don't Run.
Yeah, but that's not.
That's not on
not
there.
on
No,
that,
no.
Now, so it's Set Trippin', then there was then he had Set Trippin' remix. So it's really
Yeah,
like
yeah.
8 tracks because he got Set Trippin'
Oh, the
remix.
Set-
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, and that's already been out.
Yeah, yeah.
So when you include the streams, that album, money wise, based on whatever type of deal he will get some money that he could. You said he's using it for proceeds to inmates. That's dope.
Where do you rate Casanova in the game?
He's young right now in the game.
As far as
He can
like
be
just
something.
over,
Yeah, if he stay out of trouble,
he can if he stays out of trouble. But it's hard too because, like what you could point to a lot of artists, the same thing that's gonna keep him hot. It could also take away from him.
I don't think so with Casanova. I don't.
It
think
might not.
I
I'm
don't-
rooting for Cass.
I don't think he needs like that negative trolling. Like
No, not that. Just I'm talking about in the songs. His popular songs, so that hard body shit. Set
But
Trippin',
yeah,
Fuck
but
Boy
he
Don't
gotta.
Run.
But I think he got. There's completely a whole lane for him for that. Like, no, none
Yeah,
of them.
so
niggas
that's what I'm
is-
saying. So stick to that. But if you try to do too much of the left right, you're gonna lose. You might lose.
Oh, that was
the
just.
hard
I
niggas.
feel like that left right shit was a trash Chris Brown verse.
Well, that happened because he was on tour
But I
with
feel
Chris
like
Brown.
the next Chris Brown verse would be like either get him.
But Fab was on there too, so they was all on tour together. So
But-
that's how that happened. That was a tour bus song.
Let's talk about Fab real quick.
That was
I
a
know
tour
that's
bus
not
song.
on the thing, but
Fab just got off.
Fab's like my
Fab just
favorite
got off.
rapper.
Pleaded no contest.
Do you just feel like Fab's a little washed right now in the game?
No.
Nah,
You got to get away from your bias real quick.
nah.
We just talking about public opinion. The game's super young right now. He's been on a lot of features the past year.
Not yet.
I don't know. I always think he stays relevant with how he raps.
Yeah.
It
I ain't
all-
see, it used to be when Fab jumped on some shit, it was like, oh, that's a.
Yeah.
Punchline.
But now he's just like a.
It all depend. To me, in my opinion, it all depend on what you're trying to do out here. What kind of music you're trying to make. If you're an artist of Fab's age, his stature, his experience, or whatever, his years in the game, and if you out here trying to make like trap music or whatever, the young dudes is making, then that's where you start getting washed. But if he stick, like we were saying about Cass, if you stick to what you do and what your core fans rock with you for, then you should be all right. And that because in this age with the internet, and you get your little core following, they're gonna always follow you. They'll show up to your shows, like I said about the little backpackers. That's why they keep little House of Blues and Middle East venues and once in Somerville spots like that. They keep those spots packed because they rock with their core fans and they don't stray and try to make the whatever.
That's real shit, because Styles be in Boston like every other weekend.
I be there. I see him. I be there. $10 tickets. But anyway, that's so. In terms of being washed or whatever, I think as long as you stick it to your core and what you do,
We're going to do a watch
your people
list on
gonna
the next podcast.
yeah. There's a lot of some of my favorite artists. They come out with the new little triplet flow, and sometimes it just sound off.
And the younger cats are the ones doing.
But you
crazy
got to
shit.
think of it music. Okay,
even music.
this is how I feel about the rap game right now. The rap game's getting super musical.
Now,
You feel
yeah.
me? Now.
It's like recycling.
Like at first it was just okay, the hummadas, mad bullshit harmonies, not
Hooks.
really no lyrics. But now niggas is starting to say shit now. You feel me?
Yeah.
Even the young
'Cause
niggas,
it got boring,
it's
bro.
all content based. So the older dudes are not just getting by with just fire 16s. Like you gotta have some type of song structure. That's why this nigga Drake will always be on top. You feel me? And that's why I ask, does it matter if he writes? Because when these young dudes get older, will they crown him as top MC like we crown Jigga? Like you feel me?
Go ahead, a couple quick topics that we posted on our IG. You can follow us at Loud Talk _podcast on Instagram. And one topic is, what do you think about Dame Dash when he pulled up on Lee Daniels?
Yo, I felt like that shit was dope as shit, my nigga.
Felt like he should have hit him.
You should have won
$2
it.
million is a lot of money.
My man had the 300 thread count fucking
Nah, but that's
comforter
why he-
over his shoulders.
That's why he went there with the camera to show that he wasn't gonna hit him.
Yeah.
Because you know if the camera wasn't there, that
Yeah,
nigga
no,
Lee
that's-
would have said that he hit him, bro.
That's how you got to do a person like that in that public setting.
Oh, wait,
where-
what do you mean a person like that?
like Lee Daniels. Someone that owe you $2 million
Well, what you
that
mean
got
person like that?
someone that he had the 300 thread count comforter over his shoulders.
But
That
what
shit
is
was-
his clothes?
That shit was money green. It was like a
I'm
shade
just
of
trying to
money
see what
green.
you're getting at with the cardigan
But man,
over.
So, yo,
That
look
shit
at
is crazy.
Look it, you know what I mean? So somebody owe you $2 million, and he's put out movies that's made what in excess of $65 million. You can't pay me my $2 million. I got you started. You know what I mean? He had a Monique essentially blackball, however you want to put it, and didn't even pay her correct dough.
So hold on real quick on that.
Wait,
So
can
what?
we play the clip for a second and just
Play the
let
clip.
people know what we talking about?
Well, anyway, they told me to stay on the stage. Okay, so I'm here. Can we turn the lights up a little bit out there, Jonathan? Any lights? That's it? Okay, I want to see it. I know there's usually a curfew here that tell you to get off the stage, but here's what. I broke my ankle. That's why I couldn't move around, guys. Could you see I couldn't move? I was doing lots of hand movement. I did it again. I was playing with my grandkids and I broke my ankle. Okay. All right, so I want to move the energy in the room right now. I want everybody hands in the air. We're going to do reach out and touch with this beautiful, incredible orchestra, okay? Reach out and touch, hands in the air, everybody. Move the energy. Move it around. Hey.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
So
But
I'm-
I definitely agree Dame Dash did that for the culture because I don't know if you see any of it. I forgot what interview he did, but he was basically talking about like he had to make that stand because that's what big corporations do. They borrow and they take
shit on the little
culture
man.
vultures.
shit on the little man, culture vultures, which Dame Dash is fully against, and I'm fully for him being against it, because fuck that.
And another topic that leads to involve smacking. Nipsey Hussle. What y'all think about Nipsey Hussle smacking him in some Gucci flip-flops?
Nipsey,
If that wasn't, yo, shout out to all my neighborhood.
I think we can hear that,
Crips,
though.
my
I think we
nigga.
can hear the slap.
yo,
on
Play that.
everything.
because we can hear the slap.
If you banging blue, I love
So-
you right now.
Yeah.
This nigga.
So far-
this nigga.
So far, Nipsey Hussle. Go ahead, play it.
Y'all, Nipsey mad. Nipsey mad as hell. Nip, don't do it. Oh,
The slap is necessary.
Is it?
Shit.
You know how old that guy was?
Bang.
He was tough with
So-
the security though.
So yeah, so
They threw a cone.
in terms of Nipsey, I'll start off with Nipsey so far, my MVP of the year. Starting off with his album so far, my favorite album of the year still, and that's Smack. It was like, I don't know, yeah. That definitely boosted up the sales. I listened to it, so it definitely boosted up his streaming numbers. And the slap was dope because it just go along with, handle your problem in the way you see fit. It got him arrested, so that's not cool. But whatever, he got the money to get out. It was just a little like smack. You tell the man where to park, you hit the man's cone. Get out, don't touch the cone.
So let's switch tones. So a lot has been happening in hip hop. A lot has been happening. Triple X Tentacion.
That was a
How
crazy.
did you feel? First of all, how did you guys feel? Because I know me and Sway had a discussion about posting the video on our platform.
Oh yeah, we didn't. It was about
just
writing whether it was confirmed he was dead or not
Even
before
though-
it was actually confirmed whether he was dead, because the video came out before any report about
but
his
also
state of
just
well-being came
covering
out.
and just posting the video. You understand what I mean? Like, so it was just a lot of, because it's just so much. We could talk about so much surrounding that death, from people posting content like that, where kids and from all ages, range group can see it, to people. All of a sudden, everyone knows Triple X Tentacion. Everyone talked to him. Everyone got voice recordings with him.
Like, that shit's crazy.
So
I think that shit was wild.
That whole situation is wild.
I'm just talking about the once he died, all the cell phone footage.
Yeah, no. So, in terms of that, the people that would see somebody get shot and walk up to their vehicle and film first before you even make any slight movement to help or check or anything, fuck those people. Or fuck that action. Like, that's crazy. And then from what happens there, that person then posts it, and then it gets shared and whatnot. I get news got to do their job and report the news, and especially now they try to be the first to get, to be the one to break the news and all that, and rush to get it out there first. Shit like that is crazy, and I'm not for it. I get it. Especially now, you want the clicks, you want the likes, that puts money in your pocket, so you do what you got to do. But if you have a choice, me personally, I just choose not to, so in terms of, sharing it, but my real problem is with the person that records it and doesn't do nothing, you know what I mean? So, I guess every second counts, you know what I mean?
Call the people's first.
The person that shares it is just like, okay, well, what do you like to see? And that's like a moral thing, The person that just lets a man like die or doesn't even try to check, and you're a fucking asshole. Like you I don't want to wish death on nobody, but like, fuck you. Why you should be right there, you know what I mean? Like, so that's just how I feel about that, man. Don't record people that need help. Especially if they're dying. You see someone trip, and I'll be the first one to laugh, but I'll laugh and reach my hand out like, man, you just bust your ass, get up, and I'm picking you up. I'm not gonna fucking record you, especially if you got shot in your neck.
How did it affect y'all? Like, personally, did it affect you in any way? Like, me personally, like, it didn't really affect me, but honestly, it's sad to say, but his death put me onto his music, and I'm kind of getting in touch with some of his music and actually liking it. How it's just crazy to see how many artists had footage and just recordings with him and all that. Do you think that people start posting that after his death to show love, or like they were just trying to eat off the attention? Because at the end of the day, I could say a good 60%, 70% of the people that posted something don't got no music with him. Or at least it hasn't put it out yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't.
That go back to
Everybody
morals.
do that shit when somebody died, though.
Yeah.
It's usually like family and friends, like that's
Yeah.
close around, but it was just crazy to see the hip hop community. Like, I didn't see none of these niggas supporting this nigga when he was out here doing none of that shit. Like,
Maybe it's because of the charges he was facing.
You don't want to stand next to someone that got something like that over their head. So while they're around,
and niggas just keep the same energy, nigga. Like,
exactly, they should. They should.
It's like,
it
what are we talking about? If you really had that much love for him, then it wouldn't even matter, nigga.
Exactly.
You would have stood next to the nigga anyway, because you would have believed in him that much. Like, ain't no way that he touched that girl. You gonna beat this shit.
Now they feel like they can stand and say that was my boy and all that because everyone else is saying it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
which is why, in my opinion, it all go to what type of person you are. So people that know me know I didn't listen to music prior. So, I felt like I couldn't really be there, like, all R.I.P. the dude and making little videos and talk about, such and such. And, I started listening to it after, but I wasn't going to fake the funk, start acting like it affected my life. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people, they just doing what they got to do, get them likes.
I listened to 1 or 2 songs. When I got to the second song, I was like, yeah, still not for me. You feel me? I fuck with the Sad video.
Yeah, Sad video.
Maybe even more because he's
crazy.
not here and the concept of the video a little bit.
Dudes are 0 for 4 or 5 with dying in their own videos, man.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what I mean?
Do not shoot videos of yourself in wheelchairs, hospital
Getting
beds,
shot,
or caskets.
Dying, please.
Get actors.
Well, mad niggas, you could do the
Pac
shot.
did it.
You could do the
He
shot.
died.
Jay-Z got
Proof
shot.
did it. He
Mad
died.
niggas did shot, but
Jay-Z got sprayed up.
You're right. You're right. He was
With the
riddled
casket?
with bullets.
I'm telling you,
He was Harlem shaking with bullets.
caskets.
Whoa.
Wheelchairs and caskets.
Oh yeah. So, back to the Sad video. It was dope. It was sad to see. You know what I mean? It's ironic or whatever. No pun intended. But
I just hope people got what he was trying to, convey through the video.
yeah,
That was a powerful message that, your worst enemy is yourself and your mind is your most powerful thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just like the whole concept how he was like,
Machiavelli.
you can't get rid of who you were without getting rid of the memories. You feel what I'm saying?
You could acknowledge the headlines surrounding his name. You can acknowledge all that, but still, respect as an artist what he was about to do or what he was trying to do,
Pac vibes.
and what chill, and what he meant to his people. You know what I mean? Because if you listen to it, you know what I mean. So that's
you don't agree with that, right? You don't agree? He's a new pot.
I'm not even acknowledging what y'all saying. With that,
we have to acknowledge that. 'cause
With
the world is saying
XXX
that.
now, with XXX, you could think about all them headlines, but watch those last little videos that people are sharing and the stuff that he's saying and what he's talking about the impact that he want to leave and the legacy that he want to leave, which is another thing that is so crazy. It's like you Pac in terms of what he was saying and talk about his own death, but other than that, that's where I'll leave the comparisons. Was he talking about his own death similar to Pac? Yeah, but that's where I'll leave that. Dude, does his fans?
But he has he made an impact, like you were saying, like this generation, X is the new Pac.
Yeah.
For this generation, not for us. You know what I'm saying? But for the new generation.
Yeah. So
even though you don't want to agree with it, for this new generation, he is kind of like the Pac, because it's like he did everything Pac was doing. He was trying to, if he had enough time, he probably could have been, more influential in the community and society. He was on his way to doing that.
We're talking about this generation's Pac. We're not talking about Pac in general, right?
We'll see. What you can't. We'll see.
So with all this, man, what do you feel like? I feel like there's a downhill going in hip hop. Like there's a lot of depression type shit.
Is that what they term? Okay, what did they term the type of music that X made?
Sad music.
I know.
I don't know.
Nigga said.
Is it emo?
Emo.
Yeah.
I think that is a term. Now,
Was he termed though? Was he like one of them SoundCloud rappers?
We didn't have enough music from him to categorize his
Yeah,
shit.
I'm
Yeah.
saying.
But don't a lot of them, the SoundCloud rappers, or whoever gets termed SoundCloud rapper, make music like that?
Yeah.
So that's just the new wave of whatever. And this is what's dope about
Like you said, half of these dudes is young and they're going through their first heartbreak.
exactly, and so that's what I'm saying. This is what's dope with where we are with social media and all that. Everybody got an outlet. So if a dude is using it, okay, with XXX, whatever. If it with him, if he was living that kind of life before he found music, right? Music gave him an outlet to that ends up making him grow and be a better person, and that's dope. So music is giving these dudes to make that deep music and get that shit off their chest so they go kill people or hit females or whatever. Make that kind of music, man. I can't knock them. And they getting money doing it. And that's what we all here for. Make money, get out your hood, and stay away from fucking suckers. So that shit's dope. You don't have to listen to it. And that's what with social media, you don't got to listen to there's so much fucking music.
So what do y'all think is the best hip-hop releases that dropped so far? We had J-Rock. We didn't talk about J-Rock.
Yo,
He had-
J-Rock
like
got
the
the best
J-Rock
album
project.
release. We ain't even got to talk about nothing.
I like the
outside
J.
of that
Actually,
J-Rock.
yeah.
That shit's
Pull up.
fire,
You got something.
nigga.
Pull up on the
Yeah,
J-Rock.
pull
Pull up something from the J-Rock
song
real quick. Pull something from the J-Rock. I'm going to load up this pen that I got from Coolidge Street Gas, that Colombian Mojito. It's 94% THC, which means I'm going to wait a little bit before I drive home. But we getting fucked up on the Loud Talk podcast. I don't know if we mentioned either. Nesto stepped in the building.
Yeah.
Homie Nesto. And I didn't get to meet anybody back there. Shout out to y'all. She's high.
J-Rock and SZA.
Turn that up.
Yeah.
Chino's on the ones.
Mama ride and make way for your kids. Peace with your enemies. Keep the water under the bridge. I think about if my motorcycle crash was fatal. Broken bones, internal bleeding stretched on the table. Going through surgery, 2 machines helping me breathe. Sorry, mama, I wanna stay, but I gotta leave. I see my funeral packed.
look
See
at
some
that.
lying, some crying, and some giving that.
there he
I
is
see
right
folks
there.
playing for strangers and foes with their head in their laps. I see more division. I see some of them showing up just to post a picture like they was my nigga. It's the
There you go. So yeah,
J-Rock Redemption
that
out
J-Rock
now.
Redemption.
I co-signed that. Were there anybody here active from Gunplay? No?
Yo,
Everyone
I
passed on
I
that?
saw that it dropped, but I swear, I've been getting so much fire. Yo, I could not go from J-Rock to Gunplay, bro. I would have been mad, and I fuck with Gunplay, but I would have been mad. So I let him breathe for like a week or two.
And I guess everyone
Come back.
passed Think Free from Freeway.
Yeah,
I'm not giving that no burn.
I saw it. I mean, I didn't.
Beanie
listen to it.
Siegel fucked it up for the
I
whole
can't
state
know.
prop.
We did listen to it, all of us, because we heard the track he got with Wayne on the ride back.
No, we did.
from
I
our
was
trip.
sleeping.
Well, it played, so he got a stream from us.
Streams of Thought. Anybody gave that a Black Thought?
Absolutely.
Yo,
my department.
hold on.
My department.
We are not about to talk about that shit for another hour, yo.
No, all I gotta say is one of my favorite releases of the year, hip hop release.
A lot of rap, a lot of
rap.
words.
Listen to the Thought Verse 9th album.
That's J-Rock.
I mean, track.
Black Thoughts in there.
Black Thoughts of it?
So black dude thinking.
So,
What else? What else?
so that's pretty much for the new releases that actually matter.
No, don't do that.
I'm sorry. So
You guys
we
still do
have-
Pusha.
We have Supreme, Bilante, Westside Gun. I fucks with his raps. I don't know. I haven't. You know
fuck-
who Westside Gun is, right?
Yes, sir.
So I don't know. I have to give it a chance because I fucks with him heavy, but I'm not really. I get to give him a chance. Then we got the Bridge and the Abyss, Jedi Mind Tricks. I'm not really familiar with. Who
I
that
mean,
is.
that's for the hip hoppers. You know what I mean? So they rocking out. I'm pretty sure they selling out the House of Blues right now. It's
Freddie
Friday.
Gibbs, Freddie.
Freddie, he got the Teddy P cover going.
Yeah, I
Wash. I'm not giving Freddie no more burn, nigga.
I
He
get it,
gets
that's-
no streams.
That's-
Yo, bro.
That's Teddy Freddy. That's what they calling him right now. That's Teddy Freddy, baby. He's out here. Taco meat out.
Ethernet, Wi-Fi's funeral. That's for the new age.
Y'all really can't get into Wi-Fi. Like at a certain point, just one of you niggas got to take the crown and just push everybody. It's a whole lot of imitating going on the young circuit. It's a lot of little Uzi Verts, is what I'm trying to say.
Boom. Strain of the week before we get out of here. Because we got to take care of the fucking weed heads. Because we are weed heads.
Yo, Nix, what's the strain
What's
of the
the
week?
strain of the week?
Nick.
Sour gelato.
Sour gelato.
So, sour gelato. Gelato, also referred as to Larry Bird, is another tantalizing hybrid cannabis strain from Cookie Family Genetics.
Mm-hmm.
Following in the footsteps of his
Get your
parents,
milk.
Sunset Sherbet and Thin Mint GSC, Girl Scout cookies.
Yes, sir.
Girl Scout cookies.
Tend to bloom in dark purple hues illuminated by fiery orange
She's
hairs
nasty.
and shiny crystals.
Thank you, weed doctor.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Facts.
Chino on
he
the
gave
ones.
you the nutritional facts.
We got to get this man some twos.
Yeah, give me some tools.
Oh, yeah, but before we get out of here, shout out to Hustle Killer, the whole establishment.
We're sponsored by Hustle Killer.
You can visit this store at 454 Main Street in Medford, Mass. Follow Loud Talk _podcast on Instagram and Facebook for all the latest news and gossip and
Right
whatever
across the
music,
street from a pool.
all that.
Related stuff.
You could get
And
high and
weed
jump in a
related
fucking
stuff.
pool.
Fashion, we cover it all.
But yeah, much appreciated. We out of here, yo. Appreciate it. 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 We out of here, yo.